Hold on. Okay, let's see if that helped. Hi, everybody. My name is Sherry Sutton, and I am your marketing mentor. Apologies for that little technical glitch, but super excited to be here with you. So thank you to Natalia from, I'm drawing a complete blank, Power Up Branding and Design. She is a client, as well as she just redid some stuff for me, but you're going to hear more about that in about 2 weeks. But thank you for this question. And she was asking about calls to action. So what's a call to action? Calls to action are what you put at the end of your post, whether it's a video or an email or whatever, that asks people to do something. And she was asking sort of, do you need them? Why do you need them? How often do you need them? Should you always be doing them? Those types of things. So I'm going to talk about a couple things when it comes to calls to action and best practices. So first, you should always include some sort of a call to engage or an invitation. I like to call it an invitation to engage. So if you've got a pen, write that down. An invitation to engage. Sometimes that's what's called a traditional sort of call to action where you're like, buy now, check this out, download this, right? Whatever that might be. Here's the thing is you don't want to do that all the time. I generally recommend that you do sort of a promotional type thing, really no more than 40% of the time. So if you guys haven't seen this formula that I put together around the best ways to promote yourself, around what types of content to post, I highly encourage you to check that out. Direct message me if you want a copy where I can send it to you. It's on my website. But I generally recommend that 30% of your posts be personal, 30% be advice with a very light offer to engage, 30% of your posts have a little bit more of a direct promotion, and only 10% of your posts are like a direct promotion. So what does that mean? What is an invitation to engage? An invitation to engage could be one of two things. So first, it can be asking people to talk some more. So social media in particular is meant to be social. The more you can get people talking on your feed, the better off you're going to do in the algorithm, the more people are going to see you. And frankly, the more your audience is going to feel that they're participating and that they're heard. So you want to always be asking people to engage with you. Most of the time, so like 30% of the time, I recommend that as you're giving your clients advice or guidance on something that they might be struggling with, you then do an offer to engage that is very soft. And what I mean by that is something that's like, how do you handle this? Struggled with this and what did you do? Or things like, what's your favorite way to handle a stressful day? Or, tell me the latest thing that you did when you were having a stressful day, or something along those lines. So that is a way to invite people to engage. It gets them talking, it gets them engaged with your brand, but isn't like, hey, buy this program, right? And that's what so many of us feel kind of icky doing, right? We don't like doing marketing because we feel like we have to be salesy all the time. And that's not true, right? A good portion of what you're doing should be more of these asking people to engage with you as opposed to asking people to just buy from you. The more you build relationships with people, the more they're going to want to buy from you. So it's not like, you're not driving your business, but you're also creating genuine relationships first, because people buy from people. And the more that they see you as a person, the more that they engage with you, the more that they're going to want to buy from you down the road. So you want to do those types of calls to action, again, about 30% of the time. Another 30% of the time, I recommend doing, again, a lot of advice posts. But in this case, you want to invite people to actually do something with your business. Buy something, join now, download this. So a great example might be where you say, if you want to, like, I could do this right now, right? So if you want to learn more about the best calls to action for your business, I recommend that you join my Marketing Made Simple program. I have a VIP day where you can spend all day with me and we'll put together your marketing plan, or we can do that plus meet every other week. And it's a great opportunity to blow up your business. I have many, many clients who have tripled their business in a number of months. So that's a great way where I'm here, I'm giving you advice, but I also just promoted that if you want to know more about this, this is how you can do it by joining this program. If you do want to join that program, I'll send you to my website, which is sherrysutton.com, and you can click on, I think it's called one-on-one mentorship. So always have some sort of an invitation to engage with people. Keep it kind of soft and conversational for about 30% of your posts. About another 30%, it's okay to say, hey, here's my advice on how to do something. If you want to learn more, go do this, right? Whatever that might be. Download my freebie, join my program, whatever, set up a consultation, whatever is appropriate for your business. I also generally recommend 30% of your posts be kind of personal, something fun. Those, again, opportunities to engage with people, ask them to chat a little bit more. Then about 10% of your posts you can actually do as pure posts, right? Like, hey, join this program now, 50% off for the next 2 days, the doors are closing soon, those types of things. And in that case, that promotional post is all call to action, all asking people to do something next. So if you're who feels like marketing makes me feel icky, I don't want to be too spammy, this formula is a great way to make sure you're not feeling too spammy, right? You're offering advice and then asking people to continue to talk. Then you're doing that about 30% of the time. Then another percent of the time you are offering people advice and then inviting them to join a program. Another 30%, you're just sharing a little bit about your life. And then 10% of the time is when you're being more marketing-y, right? Where you're actually telling people about your program. So I hope that helps when we're talking about calls to action. I do want to say one more thing. I was looking at my notes and I realized I forgot one other thing that's important. You need to be very careful about the way you position your calls to action, especially if you're promoting a product, especially in social media. Social media hates you promoting things without paying for an ad, right? They don't want you to be able to create commerce on their sites without having to pay for advertising. So free, buy are really, really challenging when you're writing your copy. So you need to be very strategic. And this is probably a whole other seminar. I know it's a whole other seminar in and of itself on how to write those calls to action, but you want to be very cautious. And I'll make a commitment to you guys today that I'll come back to you and kind of share with you a little bit more on how to do that and how to write your calls to action so that they don't get stuck in the algorithm. But words like free, buy now, limited time isn't so bad. So you have to be kind of strategic. Like I do a lot of, if you'd like to learn more, direct message me, or if you'd like to do more, head over to my website. You can't even really put in a URL. If you put in a URL, frankly, most of the time it won't even hot link, especially in Instagram. And so that's one of those things where you don't want to put the URL in, and not even on Facebook, it'll hot link, which means you can click on it. But if you click on it, even though you can click on it, Facebook still hates that and just won't show those posts to anybody. So you need to be very, very strategic in how you word it. Again, my best guidance is say direct message me for more information. You could also say head over to my website. Don't put the URL in. I know that sucks because you want to send them to your URL. Hopefully your URL is easy enough to know that they can find it on their own. I like to do the direct message me. I like doing, especially on Instagram, you can do, click in the link in my profile to learn more. So there's lots of ways, but just something to keep in mind that you want to be super strategic on how you actually word those calls to action. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Hi, everybody who's here. Let's see. I've got creative content by Sarah. Hi, Sarah. She actually is in the Marketing Made Simple program. Shameless self-promotion right here. We just finished her marketing plan yesterday. It was awesome. I loved working with her. Hey, literacy lady. Hey, Ashley. And I'm so excited to see all of you here today. And if you have any other questions, I come live every single Tuesday right around this time and answer your questions. So if you have any other marketing questions, please send them my way. You can direct message them to me, or you can email me at sherry@sherrysutton.com. And it was lovely to see you. Have a great day. Mwah! Bye.